Good morning, everyone. Have you ever wondered how we measure time, count money, or even play games? The answer is mathematics. Today, we welcome you to explore the magic of math through our workshop. Mathematics help us think logically, solve problems, and make better decisions in our daily lives. It is not just about calculations, but about understanding patterns and discovering new ideas. So today, let us enjoy, learn, and experience how fun and exciting math can be. A single thought can change your perspective on a problem. To share today's inspiration, please welcome Kezia ma'am for the thought of the day.
Good morning, everyone. Today's thought. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Thank you.
Moving from thoughts to vocabulary, words are the building blocks of our expression. To introduce us to the word of the day, I invite Geeta Vani ma'am.
Good morning, all. Today's word is Ankavidya, knowledge of numbers. I repeat, Ankavidya, knowledge of numbers. Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta Vani ma'am. Mathematics is often called a universal language, but music is soul of that language. We have a very special treat for you today. Let's welcome our talented teachers from grade 1, 2 and 3 as they lead us in a melodious song.
Numbers stands in every place, hidden in time and shape and space. Guiding sounds to problem solved. Math is a language. Math is a language that makes us all. Math is a language that makes us all.
Thank you, teachers. It's a wonderful performance. Now, while math requires precision, so does our long bench. To help us sharpen our communication skills, I invite Ali sir for the sentence correction.
Good morning, teachers. Today's sentence correction. The number of teachers in the class are wrong way to say. The number of teachers in the class is correct way to say.
Thank you, sir. To dive deeper into the fascinating world of mathematical wonders, I invite Mohini ma'am to share some facts.
Good morning, everyone. Today's first amazing fact. If you count a number per second, it will take you 12 days to count to 1 million and 32 years to count to 1 billion. Second amazing fact. The word mathematics is derived from the Greek word mathema, which means knowledge, study, and learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohini ma'am. That truly showed us that math is much more than just a subject in a textbook. It's an adventure. As we conclude our assembly, I would like to call Mary ma'am for the welcome address.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good morning to you, all of you, and a special welcome to Arora. Sir, we know you as an IIM-A grad, a math mentor, a teacher's trainer who creates classroom schedule with confidence or fear. With 30 plus years of experience and as director of 98 Percentile, you have made Vedic math tool and digital tools simple for thousands of teachers like us. You have 2,500 plus hours of training and programs like Training the Math Monster. Show your passion for helping educators. Today, we can't wait to steal some of your tricks for our own math classes. Welcome to Scholars Circle. And for it all yours to make math full of fun. Please give a round of applause to Karan Arora.
Good morning, everyone. Half of you seem to be my old students, right? How many of you attended a session with me earlier? Raise your hands. Okay. Not half of you. No. So all of you are new, right? You are attending my session for the first time. Okay. Fire in the mountain, fire in the mountain, run, run, run. Fire in the mountain, run, run, run. fire in the mountain, run, 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 7. Okay, all settled. Madam, you are which group you are? You tell me. You tell me. Okay, right. All settled. All got there. Everybody's group is made. Right. Okay, fine. No, nobody is up. Okay. Now you got final group. Let's go again. Next round. Elimination rule. Okay. Fire in the mountain, run, run, run. Fire in the mountain, run, run, run. Fire in the mountain, run, run, 11. At any point in this. Right now we are not eliminating anyone, but next round will be. Okay? Madam, sound little less, please. Okay. I get a potato. Okay, let's do this. Let's play next round. One person by really like madam was holding someone's hand. Suddenly she realized only one person is needed. She left her hand in the hand. Okay. And whose hand you were holding? She next to you, madam. Okay. Fire in the mountain, run, run, run. Fire in the mountain, run, run, run. Fire in the mountain, run, run, run. 30. Okay. Another round. Finally, mountain. Finally, we will have to remember. Finally, mountain. You will have to be singing and go talking. Out people. You have to sing with me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Finally mountain, finally mountain, run, run, run. Finally mountain, finally mountain, run, run, run. Finally mountain, finally mountain, run, run, run. Finally mountain, run, run, run. 9. You are the people. You know, we know what I'm going for then. Shall we move next? Let's do it. Finally mountain, run, run, run. Finally mountain, run, run, run. Finally mountain, run, run, run. 23.
Only one more. How many count yourself?
How many are there?
Game lo anta game
You are 22. Okay, now I'm giving you an opportunity because it's a matter of purpose and here and there. If you have a friend there in that group, you can continue 30 seconds in condense without making visible. And they will fight. And they will make it. Because you are elected from in your way, you do you want to stay and do you want to go there? player out again. Somebody made a mess. People are out. Please. Simple man. 23 divided by 5. Easy section law. Okay, that's great. No problem. Let me next one. See, you are managing everywhere in chance you calculating everything. Okay. Binary non-gate, binary non-gate, run. Binary non-gate, binary non-gate, run. Binary non-gate, binary non-gate, run. Binary non-gate, run. Set. I will give you one thing. It doesn't need one person. You can sentence anyone in the room. One more sentence. We are two people. And I really want to say this. You don't have the explanation. Okay, next now. Good talk, teachers. Practically, you have to decide which to Right, but you got my point? Fair enough? So I add and don't go. See, the reason your friend is your friend because she or he knows equally and they will be it. I am here only want to ask, utilize my presence, talk to them later on. Third, one new thing which I have seen is phones. Please keep your phones inside except for entering my very critical work. Right? Otherwise, I anyway was thinking of changing my phone. I'll take it. Okay? I already saw 2-3 phones here. Good phones you have. I can grab it. Fair enough? Well, do I have permission to take phones? In the session? Not yours. They're not yours.
That is not.
Okay, fine. Okay, now we understood binary mounted. It can be utilized for any form. All of you are very good friends. So we'll do one more simple activity. I think we did it in the past. So what we'll do is we'll do small counting. All of you are math teachers? Yes. You know counting? This game will help me in understanding how much you are still thinking about your mother-in-law's sister. Okay? So what we will do in this game is, let's say we'll start with counting. So I will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And anybody who says 6, right? Or let's do it with let me do it with your fan arrangement. So I think 6 go. So anybody who says 6 or multiple of 6, you don't have to say the number, you just have to clap. Multiple of 6, I need not to explain, all of them are okay? So whenever it comes 6 or multiple of 6, you have to clap, other numbers you have to say in 6. 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, 6 3 is 13. 60, 70, 90. So you are thinking, how do I get that like that? What will I do today? No, I know my wife also thinks like this. What will I do today when my husband is not able to sleep properly? How can he is so happy?
23, 24.
Madam, 6 table.
30, 38, 39. Morning.
Why are you telling me? She never was excited. You the one. Who are you thinking? 45, 37. Yours is 49 your group one. Okay. You still don't have to make circles. In row only. I know fan problem. You can take this fan. Move your chair. Whatever is why no? One, two, three, four. They are all going on a line. Tell me your numbers. There is chaos. 46. 46. That's where I am. You are not. Group 5. Actually, they were moving. 16. Madam, yours is here. Yours are. Hey, my bad teachers, you are behaving like English teachers. With all due respect to English teachers, but madam, come. Huh? Group 2, another edition. Still, some people have done error, but I think now we are very sorted. You're feeling sleepy. Is it boring? I don't know if it is sarcastically or not, but it's okay. Okay. All of you have some pads and all. Too much crowded in the group. And remember your group number. Right. Group 5. Okay. And it's remaining here. Okay. Now let's move next. Sir.
He'll come, sir. No, it will come. He'll come now.
Okay. Tell me, you have attended so many training sessions. I don't talk now. Now all those people who will talk will come here and sit with me. Okay? My voice is audible in the back? Okay. Tell me, so many training sessions you are attending, so many people come to you, so many people train you. So one common term you would have heard all CBSE trainings, every training is experiential learning. Tell me what is experiential? Learning by doing, absolutely correct. Hands-on learning, learning by doing, absolutely correct. You know, we learned from learn for man, and what's your name? Padmavati. Please give a big round of applause for Padmavati. That answer is C. Fast as fingers first. If you don't appreciate others, you will never get appreciation. Okay. Right now, those who have answers correctly will pick this up. Okay. Now, that is not the important question. Important question is, why experiential? When you and I were kids, there was no one. No, right, you were saying something. Okay.
Due to the present generation, sir.
What is present?
Wait,
IQ level is
yes,
better.
sir. No, it's not better. It's age generated.
IQ level is age generated. You have kids, madam?
I am not.
You have grown. That's why you are saying this. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
When you do an experience or do a hands-on activity, it will remain a lifelong, the child will remain lifelong. That's the reason experience should run also.
And why is that happening? You're very right.
So when you do something hands-on, if I do a game or a play, I remember it's lifelong and
Please give a big round of applause for ma'am. Lisa Lakshmi ma'am. Give a big round of applause for her. Seriously, I tell you, you're so bad at anything. So, since we received the answer, now let's do one small. Feeling like this kitty party going on here. I did that whole activity to break people who are friends and make them say, but then all of you are friends. Very bad. When all of you are friends, so normally when you enter a classroom, especially when you start a new session, if you feel that they are sitting with their friends, this clap activity you can do there also to bifurcate it. Any multiple you can fit depending on how many groups you want to divide. But this is helpful. Good part with your teaching is, see, for me, every day new set of tools. For you, same set of tools for full year. So whatever you set in first 4-5 days will stay there for a year. And because normally what happens sometimes they say, teacher will go and say, you get up, don't sit there, then they, oh madam is only targeting me only. So this becomes fair. Nobody is targeting no one. Full game. Okay? Now coming back to experiential learning in question part. So we'll do one small activity right now. All of you have pen and paper? Okay. Now, what you have to do is, all of you are graduates, postgraduates, with these blessings of God, you are highly educated. So from your kindergarten till your highest qualification, graduation, postgraduation, you must be having lot of teachers. Right? Lot of teachers. What you have to do is, on pen and paper, on this paper, write down the names of the teachers. I'll give you 2 minutes. Try to recall names of your teachers, any teacher, from kindergarten till your highest qualification. Write down the name. Put a serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, write. Don't talk. Anybody 20 or more than 20? 21? 20? 22? 23? 20? Anybody more than 23? Okay. Is it happening that you are able to recall a lot of people's face but you are not able to recall their name? Right? Now tell me, what is the difference of those people whose name you remembered and those people whose name you did not remember? Face you can remember. But what is the difference? Some people name immediately you wrote, like first 5-7 names would be very immediate. Favorite teachers, okay, what else? Some names in absolutely. Give a big round of applause. Ma'am, your name is? Durga ma'am, give a big round of applause. So what happens is, actually, a lot of us think that are good teachers whom we remember. No, it is not it. It is incident related to. That incident can be good, that incident can be bad also. Right? So let's say somebody humiliated you, right? So then that teacher also will remember. This guy did bad. So either positive memory or a negative memory. So what happens is, whole concept of psychology works on incidental memory. Incidental memory. In fact, what is incidental memory? It means whenever we think about a person or thing or anything, we will always recollect incident. So, for example, when we think about our mother, most of the mothers would have scolded their kids. But because you have predominantly better memories, better good memories with her, sleeping in her lap, hugging her, all those good emotions. So when you think about your mother, all positive incidents will come at first in your mind. Then, and because mothers have the habit of little bit crying also. So what they'll do is they'll become. It is always like that, father is the villain, mother is the innocent one. So every household throughout country same story I tell. Right? Only rare cases are there where it's not happening. So what happens is you always feel bad for your mother also because that is so all these are incidents. So what similarly about your spouse. So every marriage has good incidents, bad incidents. Right? But what will happen is when you think about your spouse, whatever incidents are dominant will be the same feeling about your spouse. So if you have, when you think about your spouse, immediately you can recall some good things, right? Then you'll always have good feeling about your spouse. But there can be some bad things which immediately are coming, so then you'll have bad feeling about it. So incidents play a very vital role. Whatever incidents and in our memory, that is what answer ma'am gave, that is experiential learning, you are able to retain the knowledge. Now you are able to retain the knowledge. Why? Because when you are doing experiential learning, whether via gamification or by doing anything, then you are creating small incidents. So to give you an example, let's say you taught someone that division. In division, you taught them, okay, when I divide 24 with 7, then the remainder was 3. And if that child was the one who got out in that round, right? Whether he knows division or not, he will always remember in this exam 24 divided by 7, remainder is always 3. Because I was one of those 3. So that is a better probability. It's not a short. So why CBSE, NCRT, NEP, all those things talk about experiential learning is because experiential learning is the only way to create multiple incidences in your classroom which are linked to their curriculum. And when it happens, then see, our biggest problem is, as math teachers, our biggest problem is not that the students are not understanding. Our biggest problem is, when we teach them, they understood everything today, day after tomorrow they'll forget it. So the problem is retention. They are not able to retain what they have given. So incidental memory, by default, helps them in retaining that in their subconscious. Understand? So the whole concept of experiential learning, always remember, lies on incidental memory, which is a psychological concept. Okay? Say yes or no? Yes. Any doubts? When there are no doubts, what does it mean? Either everything is clear or nothing is clear. What is the case here? Everything is clear? Okay, let's move to the next slide. So, all of you can see this screen. This is visible to everyone? So, I'll show you a couple of photos. Okay? You tell me who all those guys are. Can you identify these people? Don't take the name, just raise your hand and ask me. Okay? Yeah. First photo. I asked her, no, I have Vijay. Everybody identified Vijay, right? Second photo, this group. Wait. Rajneeta, right? Again, one of there are people like that also. Third photo. Danush. I will move to that group. I am sorry this is happening with you. Okay, so you were right. But that is not what I want to cover in maths, right? Now tell me about these famous personalities. Wait, I will ask. Rupko, I know. Right. I will. Group 5. Ramanujan sir, right? Okay. Second one. No, I will ask you specific. Second one. Group 6. Okay, no problem. Group 6, you tell me. You were telling me third one. Third one is Pythagoras, right? Okay. Now we'll come back to this group who was very excited. Right? These two groups. Okay. Second one. Rajniyanda, you know. Mathematician, you don't know. Who is he? You, absolutely correct. Maybe I really like it. So, give a big round of applause for ma'am. Ashwini ma'am, give a big round of applause. Not Khalil Raja. Oh, one very sweet teacher said, who is he? Madam, that only has something. Where is my ID ground? But you can still think that you don't know. That means that all of you should know it. Right? Tell me the fourth one. But it can be confusing. But he is not a. Okay, this is open question. Fourth one, who is it? Yes. You know the grammar of also ma'am? Sudha ma'am, please give us grammar of also Sudha.
మళ్ళీ పని
Everybody knows Alumnus.
So that means the media is not propagating the media is not hyping the mathematicians, they are only hyping the
That is not a, no, that's not their job, right? But that is what I wanted to tell you. Right? Human was still good. Sometimes the people don't identify all four of them. So what I want to tell you is, it's good. We know we are movie bus people, everything. But whatever is our profession, at least we should be able to identify. Madam, Ramanujan sir, everybody knows in India. But if I show you the photo of Tom Cruise, then you will identify. But okay, agree. So my point is, it's okay. If we didn't know, now we know. Please keep these pictures also in your mind, right? And these are the pictures which you see in your books also. Second was Euclid, madam. I told you earlier also you asked. Okay. This is Ramanujan sir. This is Euclid sir, right? Pythagoras sir, and who was last one? Archimedes, right? So, understood, clear? Why am I laughing is because all these pictures are taken from book only. These are the book which you are teaching. How many years of experience you are teaching? 10, 15 years of experience. It is an NCRT. It means you are not read NCRT. Wait. You are doing Aspire. It's Aspire you have. In Aspire also it is. You are using its Blaze or Aspire. Aspiring math, no, that is called aspiring math. Is that also? But it's very. Depending on the rate. Okay, city party over. Madam, both of you, please come. 7. Why it is coming 214 and 107? Good question. It is 2 to the power 30. Why it is 2 to the power 30? Correct. So it will eventually be, just for your reference, it is not 214 crores, it is 107 crores. Last one multiplication we did. Okay? But that is okay. That's not the point. Madam, come and सुनिए. Please. You're talking. Don't answer. Next one. She's right. She's right. I did not give her a warning. Now I gave her a warning. I gave you many warnings. Okay. Right. So, the right, see what happens is the purpose is not to calculate what is happening. I tell you what happens is when even when I asked you, you took some time to decide, despite of the fact that you have good financial knowledge. And financial knowledge base is also math. Right. So just imagine when you ask a kid like this, then they get very confused. So it's a very common question when I ask kids, most of them answer 1 crore. Okay. So your logic was right, whether it will double or not, we are already assuming it will double. Right? That's the commitment. But yeah, point is not that how much money you are getting. Point is having an understanding that compounding can play a real vital role. Now just imagine when you are teaching a topic of compound interest. First time you are introducing compound interest. What happens is before that you have generally done simple interest. Now rather than starting the topic of compound interest, you first talk about eighth wonder of the world, compounding. And then teach them the formula. So what happens is this brings their interest back. This eighth wonder of world compounding, you can teach with this example as it is plug and play. Right? You can use some other example. But they should understand the impact of compounding. When they understand the real life impact of compounding, then they get to know that okay, why compounding is important, and then they learn that formula. I give you an idea. This happened with my kid. So just as it happens in Hindi, there is a saying called "Diye tale andhera," right? That means below a lamp there is always darkness. So just for your reference, me and my wife both are educationists. I am a math trainer. My son's math is worst in the world, and I am the only one from whom he cannot study. So I had to hire another math teacher whom I train, and then they teach. Okay, so here happens, no? I think you all are teachers, you will teach hundreds of different kids, but your own kid will not study from you. So with my kid, what was happening was, he was facing a lot of problem in compound interest. Right? And he could not, this I figured out with him. So he was not understanding the concept. It is 3 years back I'm talking about, 2-3 years back. So what we did was, then I explained in the magic of compounding. Not with this example, but with some other example. Moment he understood that, he went back and understood the full formula. Now is very well used with compound. So that is when I realized that these kids need an understanding of what is the impact of it in their life, then they learn it better. So this will help you. When you start your topic, rather than repeating your topic 10 times, you start with something which will create a wow factor in them. When you all are rich, 100 crore for you is okay. For kids, 100 crore is like huge amount when in the mind. Right? So that becomes easier. Does that make sense? And you see, I cannot give you every topic's example, but I'm just picking up topics for your reference. You can create examples, real life examples for each one of them. Okay? Yes or no? So, I will skip a couple of parts. Now let's play this game. What we will do is, all of you have got a red and green paper in your hand. Okay? Because you are talking too much, so I brought in this game because it does not require you to speak. So what we will do is, I will ask you a question. Okay? I will ask you a question. It will have two answers, one on left, other one on right. If you agree with the left answer, raise red. If you say right one is the right answer, raise green. Simple. Doubt? Which one is better? Drawing the picture or acting it out? Don't say. You don't have to. Okay. Okay. Which one is better? Using number line, using objects? Okay. Don't look at each other. Some people are like raising one. Don't do that. Give your opinion. Okay. Now, what is better? Guess and check, look for a pattern. Okay. Now, if we come back to this, let me rephrase my question again. Okay. Which one is correct? Okay. Which one is correct? Okay. Which one is correct? Okay. Now listen to me. Okay. Now let me tell you this. Which one is, when I was saying which one is better, that better can be your individual opinion. Right? I like objects, I like this. When I say which one is correct, nothing is correct or incorrect. I tell you why. And this is the biggest problem we as teachers do in our classroom. What we do is, let's say when a child solves something, you say, no, this strategy is not correct. Use my strategy. Right? Why do we do that? Tell me, why do we do that? Correct. What else? Because you are comfortable with one strategy. Simple. Whichever, and you are comfortable in that strategy which you have learned. So it is passing from generations to generations. Right? So for example, I pick up example of trigonometry. I have seen people who teach, some people have curly brown hair. Do you do that? No? So when you teach what is sine, what is, so it's like, let's say sine theta is perpendicular for hypotenuse, right? So they say some people have curly brown hair through proper brushing. I don't have a board, I will, you know the shortcut? Okay, then remember this. This will help. How do you teach? Tell me. Trigonometry. I mean, I have higher grade teachers. No? Huh? Okay. Okay, that is one way. You can try this also. You can try this also. This is actually. Huh? That is also one way. Some people. Yeah, that is also right way. Right now, see, there are so many different ways. If you because we don't use Hindi too much here in schools, but if you go to North, there one way. What is that? Pandit Badri Prasad Bole Har. Right. So what I'm saying is either of them incorrect. Ultimately, you are telling them perpendicular about hypotenuse, base about hypotenuse, perpendicular about base. That's a simple thing. But now what happens is, you are teaching me one style because that is better for you, that is okay. And that's why I repeated the same set of questions 2 times with 2 different questions. Which one is better, which one is correct. Till the time it is better, it is okay as per your individual. But you as a teacher at least should be aware, and that is how you have to make your children aware that there is no correct way or incorrect way of learning. It can have multiple ways, and that's the beauty of math. Math, So it is like I have to reach my home. I can go via Gachibowli, I can go via High-Tech, I can go via, maybe Miyapur, I can go via. So all the ways are correct. And which one is better depends on my opinion. If I am going by a metro, I am going by car, I am going by bus, I have to pick grocery for my home. That is my individual problem. But no way is incorrect. What happens is unconsciously, a lot of teachers they pass on the message to the child that this is incorrect. I tell you, you would have been suffering this. So, for example, there is a child who is studying from you and he is going to tuition with someone, right? You will see this problem when you will teach something, and let's say the tuition teacher does not know how in school you are teaching. The tuition teacher would have taught some other methodology. Now, if child is a bigger fan of tuition teacher, he will come and tell you, madam, my tuition teacher told me this is, and then what madam says, she is incorrect. Anyways, you are not teaching, studying tuition from me, I am half agree. Right? Oh, that's a side topic, controversial topic. But my point is, even her way is not incorrect subconsciously, you know. That is one way, this is one way. So stop judging people on or kids on the methodology they are following. Start looking at, yes, see, as per CBSE, we have to look into the steps. But CBSE also does not say that this methodology is correct, this is incorrect. They say these are the steps. If they follow the steps, and in every methodology, ultimately steps will remain same. But what happens is somehow we tell our kids that this is the wrong way, this is the right way. Whereas you need to develop that maturity in the kid also that there can be many ways of reaching the answer. There can be multiple pathways. One pathway your tuition teacher has taught you, another pathway I am teaching you. You solve as per your convenience. If that happens, and if that maturity comes in your child, then he will become a true mathematician. Otherwise, trust me, sometimes when you tell them that, same thing, if you are teaching tuition to someone and her school is, the child's school teacher has done something else, same thing. So I have seen so many kids struggling between school teacher and tuition teacher because of this reason. Now it depends whosoever he is more inclined to, they will do that. But as teachers, our job is to make our kids aware that there is no single correct way to solve. There can be multiple correct ways. I am not saying that every way is correct, but there can be multiple correct ways to solve. Once you make your children mature, then you don't even have to answer that question when student will come and say, sir, my other madam made me solve like this. This is also one way, this is also one way. Whatever is convenient, I am just telling you two ways, whatever is convenient to you, you solve it. And then you should not deduct a number also. It is solving with you. If you bring in that element, the outlook of a child to look towards math as a subject will completely change. And that will help him in solving a lot of real life problems also. Do you agree, yes or no? Yes or no? Right? So keep that in mind. Whatever you are thinking is correct is not the only correct way. In fact, in math, there is not even a single thing which can be solved with only single correct way. There are always multiple correct ways. That you all agree? Right? So make sure you yourself realize it consciously and pass this on to your kids also. Yes or no? Okay, we'll do one more activity. It's a part of experiential learning only, but this has been a very effective activity. That activity is primarily based on pi. Very simple thing, pi. Right? Pi in math. I know. See, I am trying to pick up all the topics from grade 1 to grade 10. Right? We have grade 9, 10 teachers also here, right? In which grade you are teaching pi? 7, 6, 7, 8, 7. 6 we are teaching pi? No. 7, right? So when you teach pi, I have seen so much teachers struggling, repeating it again and again for their kids. That pi is Okay, so this will be a group activity. In one group, only take two sheets. In one group, two sheets. Okay, so where was I? I lost my memory. Pi. So I have seen so many teachers explaining the value of pi 100 times to the kids, still not remember. This activity I have done myself with kids. After this, they'll always remember the concept and value of it. Okay, so we'll do this with you. What you have to do in this activity is this you can do with the group. Just open the thread. Can I see? Open the thread, divided into 4 parts. This 6 parts. Do you guys have scale? Scale, no scale. We have. You guys do not say. Oh. We don't have 5, 6 scales also. Scale. See, math teacher scale not there. In school also not there. Can somebody go on and check? Maybe at least 1 scale per group, so 6 scales. Whatever maximum you can get. You have one? Good. You have in group 1, no? Okay. Man, thread part, do fast, please. You need scissors? I will tell you what to do. It's a simple activity. Each group wants it. Good attempt done by all of you. Right? Nice activities. I understand time was limited. Now I will share a couple of observations. Right? But I will not name the groups. So I think that I don't want to do. But when we have to implement any activity in class, so there are 3-4 components, 3-4 mistakes which we did. 3-4 mistakes which we did. They will. Okay. 3-4 mistakes which we did, which we should not do when we are implementing an activity in the class. Now, what are those mistakes? One group tried to bring in music so forcefully that the learning and music was very visibly forcefully attached. Right? No need to do that. See, do. I don't want. It is like don't try to force something into the other one. Okay? That is one thing. Second, don't look at each other group, your group, my group. No. I am not keeping my eyes on anyone, right? So while giving this feedback, I'll keep my eyes down so that there is no signal to anyone. But not one, actually 2 groups actually did this. Forceful integration of music and topics. Please don't do that. In fact, whenever you want to do an activity, anytime in the class, make sure it is very well and rightly aligned. That is very, very important. Second, one group, what they did was they tried bringing in so much entertainment quotient that they forgot that the original idea was to teach. Right? So don't try to judge which group did it. And focus on the point I am saying. The errors which we do, common errors. One error is we bring in entertainment so much education we forget. See, we are living in a world of edutainment, but in our entertainment also 30% maximum should be entertainment, 70% should be education. So one group tried 90% entertainment, 10% education. Don't do that. Second, don't do forceful integration, right? That music and this forcefully we have to bring something of music. That will never work for you. Third, this is a common error which we do while doing activities. That is, we will think anything we are doing is an activity. At the end, we will switch to teaching in traditional method. For example, some activity is happening, and then, oh, this means this means this. Then that does not make any sense. Okay? The activity should be blended in such way that while doing activity, it is happening. Right? So keep these things in mind. Why I wanted you to do this was, whenever you do activity in your classroom, keep these 3 points in your mind. It should not be forceful integration. It should not have too much entertainment and very less education. Too much entertainment it can have, but should not. Education still is the first primary component. Third, don't switch back to traditional method of teaching while doing the activity in between this. Just see the knowledge which you are delivering through the activity. Is it anyhow different than the way you deliver it traditionally? If it is not different, then activities of no use. Now, considering all these points, I will give you a chance to vote which you think which group was best group, except for your own group. Which other group would you like to vote for? So, group 1, which group would you like to vote for? Group 6, you are saying? Group 6? Group 6, last one. No? Who's Nandini, ma'am? Last. Okay. Group 6, that is group 6. Right? Group 2, which group would you like to vote for? You would like to vote for group 1. Okay. Group 3, which group would you like to vote for? Group 5? 5. Okay. Group 4, which group would you like to vote for? Group 1. Okay. Group 6. 5. I tell you, this is how our outlook of activities is very, very different. The group which I liked, which I would give, I just asked you to vote, still now, the decision is mine. Right? Which I would vote as 1, rank 1. None of you voted that group. That was group 4. Please give a big round of applause for group 4. I tell you why. Because it was a balanced blend. Right? All the errors which I talked about, they were very well avoided in it. See, there can be more entertaining activity by someone. There could be good movement, but something was missing. Either forceful integration of music or delivery of concept was not right. See, delivery of concept is also very important. Right? So, I would rank group 4. Please give a big round of applause for them. And group 4, please distribute it among yourselves. Yeah. But we will go with people choice also. So, you gave vote to group 6, you gave vote to group 1, you gave vote to no, exit. You gave it to 5. No. Wrong decision makers they were. 5. You gave group weight to group 5. You gave vote to group 6. So 5 and 6, both of you like kind of runner up in public opinion. All the places. So you will also get this. Please distribute. Okay. Okay. Finally, Madhuri ma'am and Sarika ma'am also got caught. There were 2-3 people. I was not able to recognize who's talking at the back moment, and they have a very fast reaction. Right. Manipulated brain. Right. Okay. Fine. Sarika ma'am, embarrassing? No. Madhuri ma'am, embarrassing? No. Habitual of this? It should be embarrassing. Okay. Fine. So, let's do a quick revision. What all we learned in last 3 hours. Okay. So, what all we learned? Who would tell me? First thing in the day. Fire in the mountain. First, fire in the mountain. Okay. That was one activity we learned. Then, second was lab activity. We came late. Series wise, let's go. Right? So, fire in the mountain. Then we did lab game, which is order. You can actually teach order sequences also through that game. Okay. After that game, teacher day. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you, all of you? You are tired, I think so. I will take only 1 or 2 minutes and wind up the session here. Only 1 or 2 minutes. I think we learned so many things from Sir only. How many of them learned perfect and excellent learning from Sir? Raise your hands. Excellent. Excellent. How many good people are there here? How many good people are there? How many great people are there? What is the difference between the good to great? Good to great, nothing but, good is nothing but, we have to do something. Great means there is an evidence. Suppose Sachin Tendulkar is there. He is a good cricketer or a great cricketer? PV Sindhu, good or great? And this one, Virat Kohli, good or great? Great. You are good or great? Sir is good or great? Everyone are good or great? Great only now? Raise your hand is the right hand only. Catch yourself. Great job, not good job, great job. You have done great job this today only. Good job only and great job. Now one small activity we will do it, then after we will wind up the session only. Anything you want to crack it mean, which one is essential? Which factor is essential? Not particular. Which factor is essential? Any concentration. Give a big round of clap for ma'am only. Why madam? Good, excellent. Excellent. Concentration, if you got it mean, will get anything only. There is a small activity is there, concentration, then we will wind up session only. Concentration, how to get concentration? We know that mind is monkey. How many of them believe the statement? Mind is monkey. How many of them believe the statement? Everyone, I will also my hand only, rise only. Mind is monkey, always distract only. Whenever you go anywhere, the mind is monkey only, always distract only. But who will control our mind? Who will control our mind? Connecting mind and heart, both are important. Connecting mind and heart. How to control your mind? How to control? By watching movies, by watching sceneries, enjoying. Meditation and yoga, good one, correct answer. Meditation and yoga. Okay. Meditation and yoga. Okay, small activity, we'll do it then. See. Everyone have, how many hands you have? 2 or 4? 2 only, no? Okay, good. Yes. Everyone right the hand only. Lift it. Slowly you have to bring it to your chest level only. Your chest only, not other chest. Just like it, okay? Okay. Your chest level only you have to bring it. Yeah. Here, these are your instructions, not constructions.
Instructions. Don't be distraction. Instruction, listen carefully. If I say, I'll count right now. One, listen. 2, 3, 4, 5 mean you have to clap unanimously. Unanimous single clap. I want single clap. I think you understood my instructions. Instructions or constructions? Instructions, not distractions only, okay? I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. You people are so energetic and enthusiastic, I think so. Listen carefully. Yeah, everybody, this activity we have done in previous sessions also. This activity was great impact on studies, especially the 10th and 12th, or even 1 to 10 also. See here, put it in the hands like that, besides just only. Yeah, 1, 2, closer, 2, 3, 5. Okay, again, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Again. Yes, here, failure is a part of life only. Nothing will happen. It's not failure, you are learning the concepts only. Failure is a part of life, and setback also part of life only. Have I read or not? Raise your hand. Failure is a part of life, and setback also part of life. Yeah, good. 1 minute, sir. I'll complete. Yes. Shall we start? We have to put line only hands beside just only. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. No. Yeah. Again. Okay. Nothing will happen. I want to see the single clap, unanimous clap. That also comes under you only. Yeah. Everybody, will you start? Yeah. Put your hands like that. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah. Okay. Reduce only, less number of people only clap. Again. Maximum you 95% you are on track only, but 5% people are out of the track. You bring it to the track. Next. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. One more time, last, and finish it. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Good, excellent. Fabulous. Great story. You have done great job only. That concentration is very important nowadays only. Nowadays, children's mind is like that only. When I am going to class only, afternoon what you do? Sleep with eyes opened only. Sleep with eyes open, who will do? Sleep with eyes open means lizards will do. Lizards only. We ask the formula mean, sin 60 value mean it's right only. Tan 30 value mean. That's why little bit activity you do it. I know a few things only I have done from my seniors. Concentration activities. This will perform in 1 or 2 minutes in the classroom. The classroom teaching would be effective. Then only you can teach anything. Trigonometry, geometry, quadratic geometry, anything teach. But you have to bring it to our level. That is important. Bring it to our class level. Science, English, math, social is there. They taught you have to bring it to our mathematics level. That is very important. Without bringing to that level, if you had IIT, JEE, mains and advanced also, nothing. Waste only. First, concentration is very important. I think enough for this day. You people are hungry, I think so. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for giving me wonderful opportunity. given this wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I think we've had a very informative and energized session from morning, and we are thankful for Mr. Karan Arora who has been here today. He has touched on various aspects, from blended learning to experiential learning to music integration. So let's all pledge that we take that into our classrooms and make our classrooms a little more lively, and let learning and math be fun for our children too. So that we can, I request few teachers who have, please share your feedback.
Don't take feedback from argument, Will I scolded them? They will not, they will enter the next time.
Sir, it was a lively session, I can say, and we really learned many things, especially with the music. We can teach, we can integrate music also in every level. That is what we have learned. I'm taking back the word first. Best thing is the music part. And others also, there may be many things that running around the floor is fire, that we never tried in classes, to be frank. But that was a good session. That is just, you can just start up with that. But the best part was the music part. We loved it. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, sir. So your sessions, not only this time, last time also I've attended, and it is very nice. The first thing is that you have a very smiling face, and सामने वालों को बेइज्जती भी करो, लेकिन उसमें इज्जत भी छुपा के रखो. That is something I really like, and I would take it with me, because nowadays generation, they say roasting. They do not say scolding, they say roasting. So that is one good thing. And I really like the activities which we did, running and all, and at the same time, you were also jumping and saying. So there are a few points which I could pick, and I would definitely take it into my class, and I think we all enjoyed it, and we enjoyed you participating in with us. And there are a few things which I think are unexplainable. Thank you, sir.
Here is Kiran, my ma'am, with the vote of thanks for the session.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of scholars institutions, I, Kiran, feel truly honored to propose the vote of thanks for today's enriching and inspiring teacher training workshop on making math fun. First and foremost, a heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed resource person, Mr. Karan Arora, for conducting such a dynamic and insightful session. Your expertise, drawn from your rich academic background and experience, has truly transformed our perspective on teaching mathematics. The practical real-life applications, the strategies to build confidence in teaching have given us valuable tools that we can directly carry into our classrooms. We sincerely thank our management for organizing this wonderful initiative and for continuously supporting professional development opportunities for teachers. Your vision to empower educators is truly commendable. A special note of appreciation to our coordinators and organizing team for their meticulous planning and seamless execution of this workshop. Your efforts behind the scenes made today's session smooth and impactful. I would also like to thank all the teachers for your active participation, enthusiasm, and willingness to learn and grow. It is your dedication that makes such sessions meaningful and successful. As we conclude, let us carry forward the spirit of today's workshop and strive to turn math phobia into math mania in your classrooms. And I would also like to thank KIPS Publications for giving me this wonderful opportunity for our teachers. And once again, I thank you one and all for being a part of this enlightening sessions. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Request our math HOD sir, Gopal Krishna sir, please come and do the honors for our resource person for today, Mr. Karan Arora sir. You have planted seeds of knowledge, we are giving you a small plant.